We're at the Victorian Police Forensics Services Centre. We're about to go in and see how they solve crimes and try to keep us safe. We'll find out whether CSI is just a load of bulltish. Righto, this is our first port of call. This is the Firearms Reference Library, where we're going to have a look at well, the vast collection of firearms and the reason that they're all here. And Burnso is in heaven.
Burns. John Burns.
We have the Firearms Reference Library for two main reasons. One, you can't have you can't train a ballistics expert without having a library. You've got to, before you can give evidence in court, you've got to know all the different systems, how a bolt action works, a self-loader works, to a machine gun works, the different safety features of them, how they load, unload. So the other reason we need it is we might go to a scene and we'll find a firearm part and we don't know what type of weapon it's come from, so we'll bring it back here.
Yeah. Price check on the Uzi, aisle 4. What movie was that? That's an Uzi, that's a submachine gun.
The old cop.
What dark genius thought of inventing that?
Cowboy weapons.
There's 30 of us here. We go and we record the scene with notes, video and photography. It's a homicide scene. We'll go there, we'll examine and collect all the evidence, any evidence that we believe's a potential. And then we can bring back here any shoe comparisons and so on we do, and physical comparisons we'll do as well.
Right, and shot here. Brown paper bags, that's what I always say.
Yeah, brown paper bags are our favourite bag.
Right, because plastic sweats, is that what I'm problem?
Yep, yeah.
So, you're a real life crime scene investigator.
Yep.
What do you think of CSI, the television show?
Look, they exaggerate. They make it look a really pleasurable job, but generally dealing with dead bodies, smelly bodies, it's not as pleasurable as it sounds. No, it's not a glamorous job, but it's a very rewarding job.
Right. And if I look at your stat sheet, would you get most investigations completed within a commercial television hour?
Of course we do. Yeah.
And we're about to go in here, which is where they destroy seized firearms in a highly technical fashion, and it may break Burnso's heart.
That's what left.
Righto, we're about to go in there, which is a house. No, but it's a training house, and I have no idea what that means, but we're about to find out.
So all this is for blood spatter. We do blood spatter training, blood interpretation.
Hang on. Have a look at this. This is for blood splatter training. Alright, now tell us in here, more blood? Blood on the doorway?
Blood, yeah, come in here. It's all...
So what are you learning here?
Well,
what are you teaching?
We do proficiency tests. We do just training. If there's a blood spatter course being ran, it will be ran through here. And the blood here, it's horse's blood or pig's blood, one of the two.
Yeah.
And it'll be put down. They'll try to imitate the real crime as best they can. So often the person who's setting it up will put a Tyvek suit on and a mask.
So is it, as I walk over this blood, is it for training, or if you've got an actual murder, can you try to replicate it?
For training.
So it's for training?
For training, yeah.
Is cigarettes about DNA on the cigarettes?
Cigarettes, yep. Well, anything can hold DNA, basically.
Yeah.
Anything can. So, and we'll try to get anything off DNA if we can.
Right, can you explain this to me as well, Peter?
Yep.
What particular crime was committed by Frank Zappa?
Frank Zappa? Yeah. I don't know how that too.
Now we're about to go in here, which is the vehicle examination warehouse, for want of a better expression, where they examine cars involved in different crime scenes, and also in particular cars that have been rebadged for sale for profit by ne'er-do-wells.
The vehicle was presented at a repairer, actually in a country town, and the mechanic that was fixing it ordered some parts for the car. When the parts arrived, he realised they weren't going to fit for a later model than what the identification pointed to. He called the local police thinking that something was going on, which he was correct about. The identification on the car, the 2 ID plates there and the chassis number stamped into a nice clean surface there, looked quite original and okay. What in fact though is the identification is from a 1986 car, and the car itself is a 1996, primarily by the fuel injected motor and a number of other more modern features on the vehicle.
And so we say farewell to the Victoria Police Forensics Services Centre, where their day starts when yours ends.